And don't tell me if you lied. Gavin's got nothing here. This is a classic intimidation lawsuit designed to...
Intimidation. Intimidation.
This is a classic intimidation lawsuit designed to...
Nonsense is not a quantifiable metric, Monica. Risk is. Funding any early-stage company is a high-risk proposition, but compound...
Proposition. Proposition.
Funding any early-stage company is a high-risk proposition, but compound... And there is a political risk for the firm, but especially for me as its new leader. I'm being heavily scrutinized from both within and without. I cannot have...
Scrutinize. Scrutinize.
I'm being heavily scrutinized from both within and without. I cannot have... I'm being heavily scrutinized from both within and without. I cannot have my first decision post Peter B1 with such dubious fundamentals. It's a rudiment.
Dubious. Dubious.
B1 with such dubious fundamentals. It's a rudiment.
How am I supposed to tell them this?
In my experience, it's best to look a person in the eye and deliver the information with warmth and compassion.
Compassion. Compassion.
And deliver the information with warmth and compassion. I read a study. The less sexual interest they feel for you, the less perturbing it will be. It sounds strange, but it's credible. May I suggest...
Credible. Credible.
But it's credible. May I suggest...
Second, with your dress shitty to ease the pain routine. It's a classic chick breakup move, and you're not very good.
Chick. Chick.
Move, and you're not very good. And you're not very good at it either. You look great.
Yeah, beige is a good color for you. You're a true autumn.
Secondly...
Autumn. Autumn.
You're a true autumn.
Secondly... Yeah. Is that a yes folder?
Folder. Folder.
Is that a yes folder?
No.
So, no pastries today, huh?
So both...
Pastry. Pastry.
So, no pastries today, huh?
So both...
Look, before we start nagging each other...
Nagging?
It's a term used in sexual manipulation.
Manipulation. Manipulation.
Nagging?
It's a term used in sexual manipulation.
You know term sheets aren't legally binding documents, right?
Of course not.
Legally. Legally.
You know term sheets aren't legally binding documents, right?
Of course not.
Guys, I hate to panic you until I'm absolutely sure it's warranted, but...
Warrant. Warrant.
Until I'm absolutely sure it's warranted, but...
I've never been, but I know it isn't.
Oh, here it is. Bro-to-bro is a one-bit communication messenger. The fastest...
Messenger. Messenger.
Bro is a one-bit communication messenger. The fastest...
Because, well, 3 days ago, I sat right here. And I watched you put your testes on this reclaimed Brazilian...
Reclaim. Reclaim.
And I watched you put your testes on this reclaimed Brazilian... And I watched you put your testes on this reclaimed Brazilian koa wood table.
Brazilian, Brazilian,
Brazilian koa wood table.
You know what? You're right. You're right. That's what makes you so cool, that you have the fucking backbone to say that.
Backbone. Backbone.
Cool that you have the fucking backbone to say that.
Guys, something interesting just happened. So I downloaded Wajid's Bro app out of curiosity and found it very sticky. I've never felt
sticky, sticky,
and found it very sticky. I've never felt.
I'm sorry, is this too in the weeds?
Not at all. Take us into the weeds.
Wouldn't you rather?
weed, weed,
Take us into the weeds.
Wouldn't you rather?
It's like when somebody says they want to go birding with you, but really they just want to get you alone in the woods so they can take your binoculars.
Look, those guys.
binoculars, binoculars,
They can take your binoculars.
Look, those guys. They're not even consultants. They're a compression company. One of them has braces, for fuck's sake. Braces. Shit.
Yeah, Dinesh and
brace, brace,
Braces.
Dinesh and
$500 from Guilfoyle_Lucy4. Where you at, bro?
underscore, underscore,
Lucy4. Where you at, bro?
But you have to pay a lot more. I'm effectively leveraging your misery.
leverage, leverage,
I'm effectively leveraging your misery. For $500, you save 5,000.
I'm not giving you a dime.
Okay, I'm pledging. No, stop.
pledge, pledge,
Okay, I'm pledging. No, stop.
Yeah, we should probably discuss that.
You're gonna sweat me about the cost, right? Don't. I hammered them on their fee. They're gonna bring it way down.
Okay.
hammer, hammer,
I hammered them on their fee. They're gonna bring it way down.
Okay.
I get it today rather than in a month or two. What's the downside?
The downside is that everything I'm building becomes the property.
downside, downside,
The downside is that everything I'm building becomes the property.